Okay, let's go.
Hello. Wait a minute. That was weird. What's up? That was weird. That was a delay on the intro. Maybe it was playing and I just didn't know it.
I don't know. When you said hello, I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't see the intro. Oh, man. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Snaggin Night Live. I do apologize for the light. This is why I had the light pointing right there. Because that way you can see those.
There you go. You in the Chevy 2500 rod holder?
We are.
Bank system?
Yes.
Nice.
I brought it down, locked the wheels down, put the rods in the holders, and cast it out.
Sweet. I like it. I like it.
Hey, you see who's in the comments right there?
Martin, UK?
Yeah, he's about 50 or 30 yards from me to my left.
Oh, is he? Cool.
Yeah. He's down here with Aaron and Lisa. What's up, Martin? There's Miss Nina. Sampy again, always one of the first ones in here. Thank you so much, Sampy. We appreciate all your support. And Sampy will be here on Saturday. So can't wait to see him again.
Awesome, awesome.
So I will keep the camera faced at my rods. I will say in this spot, can you hear everybody hear me okay?
I think so. Your audio sounds pretty good.
Okay, I was going to switch to my Bluetooth headphones that Lisa BurritoeCatfishingLady so graciously gave me. But there's no need for that if y'all can hear me. I'll tell you what, the folks that have been down here this year have been exceptionally grateful, or not grateful, gracious. And I have been grateful. I came down here with my beautiful bride, our puppy, our truck and our trailer, and a couple fishing rods, and that's it. I didn't bring any bait. I didn't bring any a bait rod. I didn't bring anything. As when it comes to, I brought my tackle bag and my fishing rods. Paisley.
Very cool.
Matt from Want to Be Outdoors was great, very gracious in letting me use bait yesterday. Monday, I had the rods and the rod holders, and I was sitting over there with Big Mike and Matt, and my right rod. I have to make it a little easier. I have the effing rods. I have the bail open and the bait clicker on.
Gotcha.
And that 26 pounder I hooked into just started screaming. The bail or the reel started screaming. I locked down the wrong one at first, and then I went over, locked down the other one, and was able to reel them in. So.
That's awesome.
Beard to beard.
Yeah. Hey, Troy.
So I've been out fishing, real and virtual outdoors. How you doing? What's up, Troy? Catfish Cowboy Dustin, what's going on? Miss Shirley T, how you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully we'll put a fish on the stream tonight.
That'd be awesome.
Y'all can see the rods okay, right?
Yeah, they look fine to me. I've got it pulled up on the TV as well, and it looks even better on the TV. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
I've got
there's a Wildcat. Hey, Wildcat, how you doing? And hey, Megan, how you doing? Megan Lee.
Megan, welcome in. They were killing it today.
Yeah, I know.
Killing it. They were on fire. Chris said they put 2 rods in, and before he get the third one, and they both went down.
That's awesome. Yeah, Megan got 37.5 pound flathead.
Matt, come make me. He said, get out of my spot. Since when is your spot in the back of my truck, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
I'm going to send the link to them real quick.
Nina said, Austin, I thought you were camping. We got back on Monday. We camped this past weekend for about 5 days at
Give me 1 second.
Bugs Island. I posted a video of my fishing adventures.
I started watching some of that today, but had a lot going on. So,
Oh, I understand.
all right, where
We got hey, there's Half Century. What's up, 50 Cent?
50 Cent so graciously last night. We did a live. I think you came into that too. Thank you again so much for the super chat. That was awesome.
Very nice.
You and Len both greatly appreciated. All right, Matt, I sent you the link. See if you can come up and catch a fish.
Hey, Shirley.
There's Chris.
I wish Austin liked Tellie enough to come to the gathering. I like Tellie enough to come to the gathering. The company I work for doesn't like me enough to give me enough vacation to come to the gathering. It's part of the problem.
What happened? You're on the stage. What?
Thank you, Dustin. Catfish Cowboy says
Can you? Oh, I know why. Oh, why is Matt not showing up? Is Matt not showing up for you?
Do what?
Matt is in the back. I put Matt on the.
Oh, it's the layout. Hold on. Let me.
There we go.
Yep. Let me do that. Or no, not that. Let's see. What's the best one? Nah.
Yeah, here's where all the fish are going to come anyway. So.
With it. We'll do that just to play it fair, and then whoever gets a fish, I'll make them full screen. Okay.
Okay, that works.
I'm gonna be. You got some party boat.
All right.
What's up, Matt? And Bobcat.
That's
Martin.
Chris. That's Bobcat. Is that Bobcat?
That's Bobcat.
That's Bobcat. Sorry, I didn't recognize. I don't know people by their backsides.
They're about the same height, so I get it.
Well, I just saw Chris and V a little earlier today, so. Oh, Wildcat.
Wildcat says Matt has more luck from the bank.
He did catch a monster flathead.
Yes, he did. That was awesome, Matt. Congrats on that.
That was double the size of my PB flathead.
Appreciate it.
It was 1 pound. It was 1.7 pounds over my PB. So congratulations.
Appreciate you. Thank you. So excited and stuff.
Heck yeah. That is awesome.
I guess we're gonna move spots.
All right. Bob and Doreen Fishing, hello to all and good luck tonight.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
We're in the rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
The Bobcat got you out there dragging?
What they were nibbling on?
They looked like they were anchored up earlier.
Okay.
I had them pulled up on the TV.
We just had a party boat go by.
I don't have to ask where they are because I know Bobcat fishes the river. So.
Yep. He's on the water.
What's that?
Everybody, where you at, Dustin?
I am here at Chester Frost on the bank.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all are trading places
Right back where
tonight.
you were.
Oh, so you are in my spot.
No, I'm in my spot that just happens to be next to where your spot is.
Gotcha.
There's our buddy Gregory.
What's up, Gregory?
What's on, Mr. Gregory?
Hi, everyone. Yeah, it was funny. Daryl and Woody, they were live earlier today, and I was lurking watching them for a while. Then I commented. I said, "That's my spot." Bobcat went in there. He says, "Mine too, Austin." That was funny.
Anywhere Daryl fishes is somebody's spot.
Yeah, they're all Bobcat spots. There's fishing with Jeff Beal. Hey, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
So
We're moving.
All right. I didn't get to watch much of your video. You catch any fish, Austin?
Yeah, I caught I think about half a dozen in 3 trips. Which was enough to have a couple fish fries.
There you go.
I didn't catch anything monstrous, but that's okay because I like cooking fish when we're camping anyways, so it works out like that anyways. Awesome. You know, works out better that way.
I know you said in your video they were putting some pressure on you. You felt the pressure to get dinner for everybody.
Yeah, they didn't really put pressure on me, you know, but you feel like, you know, it feels like you have the pressure on you because people are excited to have some fish to eat.
Right.
But it was accomplished. It all worked out.
Good. How's the weather back home?
It's been raining like crazy. The river is up like the river is up at a minor flood stage right now, I think. Yeah,
I was looking at Facebook and I saw on the James River Facebook page somebody posted some pictures of Dutch Gap and the two docks there are underwater.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jeff. Okay. You get in the truck?
All right, Jeff. Yeah, I think river is pretty tore up right now.
Yeah.
The last, ever since Monday, it's pretty much rained every day. So.
Wow. Yeah, it rained. It rained here. It didn't rain Sunday night, or did it? When we got here? No, it didn't rain Sunday night. But then Monday, we had a out of nowhere. I think somebody said there was a tornado not far from us.
Right.
And there it is. Let's see it now. So we had some hail, strong winds, torrential downpours.
And that's always fun.
I was actually sitting right up at this spot. I was by myself, and so it started sprinkling. So I got in the truck, and I adjusted the rear view mirrors so I could see the rod tips. And I figured if I get a fish, then I'll just jump out and grab it. Well, right. Then probably about 20 minutes into it, the first lightning bolt. Thunder. I heard thunder. It sounded like the lightning hit like 100 yards from me. It was that loud.
Wow.
What's up, Ed Jenkins?
Hey,
thanks
Ed.
for coming in, bud. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's time for me to pack everything up and head back to the camper. I opened the door and took stepped 1 foot on the ground, and another clap of lightning and thunder hit. I'm like, oh nope, got right back in the truck. I said, the last thing I need to do is grab a couple lightning rods.
Yeah.
So I gave it a few minutes. And then I looked off to my left. Over there where you see the lights. And I saw nothing but a wall of water coming my way.
Whew.
And I knew I'm like, I need to get back to the camper. And so I jumped out. I don't think I've reeled these reels that fast in my life. The floats were skimming on top of the water. As soon as I got probably about 10 yards off the bank, I just jerked them onto the shore, up on above my head, over my head onto the bank, and reeled it in and threw it in the back of the truck. And I did the same thing to the other one. closed everything up. I jumped in the truck. I got at the campsite we're in. 503 has a lot of huge ruts going out of that. I'm guessing because of water runoff, but
right.
I got out of there and I went across. We're only like a minute from here. Our campsite is only right across the road.
Right.
So I got across the road and I pulled down into my our camper site, and I backed in front of my camper. But at that point, it was raining so hard that I didn't feel comfortable getting out of the truck. And so I knew Chris, Tellie, and Megan were down at the campsite in the trees in their tent. So I text Chris and I said, "Hey, are you guys okay?" And I didn't get a response. And then not a minute later, "Hey, what's up, Darren?" Not a minute later, I look to my right, and there's Chris. There's the three of them in their truck towing his boat. He when they parked when they got done fishing, he never unhooked his boat. So, which he usually does, but they towed their boat up here, and I called him on the phone. I was on my speakerphone and he was on his. I couldn't hear a word he was saying, and he couldn't hear me because it was raining and hailing so hard.
Wow.
So eventually we got to the point where we could hear each other, and it let up. And he pulled up and backed his boat in. Well, at first he couldn't pull up too far because he realized once he got there that his boat, when he pulled away from the campsite, was still plugged into the outlet. So he was dragging an orange extension cord behind his boat.
Lord of mercy.
So he couldn't back his boat up. So once the rain died down some, he got, I know, Paisley. Somebody's got a fire across from us, and the smoke's been heavy. He got out with the umbrella when the rain lightened up a little bit, and he unplugged the extension cord and then was able to back his truck down to the spot right next to ours, kind of at an angle.
Right.
And you get in trouble.
No.
And so then we all just went into the camper and waited it out. And then once it stopped raining, they went back up there and to check on, because Freddie and Nina's tent was right next to theirs. But they had a couple of inches of water. It was like there's walls coming up dividing some of these areas, going from the middle of the camp island down to the water line. And I mean, there were waterfalls running off all of those. There was a ton of water. And like Nina said, Bob and Freddie, Bobcat and Freddie were up on the dam. Not barely a sprinkle. Sun was shining while we're down here dealing with hail, rain, and tornadoes.
Wow. Very isolated.
Yeah. And it popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's probably the last thing you want when you're camping is severe weather. That's
absolutely,
especially wind. Wind is like the worst when you're camping, because a lot of times you have the awning out, and that awning gets to flapping like crazy, and you just know that it's going to get ripped right off the side of the camper.
Yeah. Swallow a bug, Paisley. Yeah, Kelly and Paisley were in the camper, and she was worried about, the camper tipping because the wind was blowing that hard.
Wow.
But luckily the camper withheld. Luckily also, I saw where there was hail marks on my truck, but I didn't see any dents or divots or anything in my truck. I didn't have any broken windows or anything, so.
That's good.
We got extremely lucky. One thing I forgot. Hey, what's up, 205? Thanks for coming in, man. When that road that I came down to get to the camper from my camping spot, when all was said and done, we looked up there and there was a huge tree that had fallen across the road that I had just driven down like 5 minutes earlier.
Wow. Yeah, you got lucky.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was I think there was a total of 7 trees down up here on the island.
Did anybody have any kind of damage to their personal property?
I don't. I know there was a bug. There was a tree that fell on part of somebody's tent. Chris and Tellie and Megan, their tents were washed out. They went and got a hotel.
Dang it.
Yeah, I know. Freddie and Nina. Freddie was here by himself, and he went back and picked up Nina and brought her back. The rain cover had blown off of his, so rain got in his tent, but he was able to air it out and get everything resolved. So
yeah.
So they're here camping.
In my front of me over here.
Yeah, tents aren't meant to hold but so much, water back.
Yeah.
I remember Lauren and I, when we were dating, we weren't married yet, but we went camping down at Virginia Beach and pitched a tent at the KOA campground down there and fished all night on the pier and then went back and slept, and it was raining like crazy, and we both fell asleep, and when we woke up the air mattress was like floating in the tent.
I really hope this boat that's right here offshore, you guys probably see it.
No, let's see.
Right there. The lights.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, he's probably about 100 yards offshore.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get much closer.
Well, either that or doesn't cast over my lines.
Yeah.
Because that's the exact direction my lines are cast. I mean, I didn't get out that far, but
right.
And it's a shallow flat out there.
Oh, okay. I know all the fish that I caught this past weekend came out of relatively shallow.
All right, what's going on, guys?
There you are, Chris. Did they go to the flea market? Any flea market on that trip?
I can't remember, but it's probably a safe bet.
Dustin, is everybody still over there?
Yes.
I know I left my rods and everything there, so.
Yeah, somebody took those. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I got some new green ones here.
Nice. There's the bobcat we know and love, bumping down the middle.
Yeah.
Down the middle.
Which rods are those? Those yellow ones?
They're the Ripping Lip Super Cat HDs. These are heavy.
Gotcha.
Beefy.
What rod you bumping there with, Freddie? Or Freddie, good Lord, Bobcat? I don't know. What rod you bumping there with?
This is a Shakespeare Excursion. I'm playing around with I got a bass rod. I'm walking a little tiny bait back with it.
Okay.
Works pretty good. This is a little graphite rod. Cheap Walmart Excursion.
He's trying to play with fate right now.
Yeah. I'm like, if I hook a 50 on this mat, we're going to be screwed. I mean, probably a 20 would just wreck this thing.
Well, hopefully we find out.
Yeah.
30-pound braid. Little medium heavy.
I don't think mufflers are required here in the state of Tennessee.
What?
What?
I said I don't think mufflers are required here in the state of Tennessee.
No, that's
Good Lord.
Mufflers, doors, hoods. Seen them all.
There was a truck here at the campground that had his hood held on by a ratchet strap.
I'm surprised.
I see that every day in Arkansas. But yet they'll pull somebody over that's not doing nothing really wrong, and then somebody will drive by with no doors and no license plate. You know.
Energy cords are standard operating procedure here. Keep your head down, your bumper, your trunk closed.
Part of the PPE for vehicles.
Yeah.
That's right, Troy. I'm always making friends.
Hey, Dustin, I left my bait cooler there. Did you get some bait?
I did get some bait, just not from your bait cooler.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was here.
Yeah, it's over there.
Sounds like he's offering.
If I need more, I know where to get it.
There you go.
Wow. Good job, man. You let everybody know where you base at.
If it's gone, it wasn't me.
Okay.
I'm sure the
All
cooler
right.
will still be there, but if all the bait's gone, it wasn't me.
Did they
I mean,
end
you
up?
know-
Did they end up using that Blackstone? Do you know?
The what? Oh, the Blackstone. He said some. Big Mike said somebody took the grill.
It's probably him.
Blackstone is like the perfect camping cooking appliance.
I try to talk myself into bring. I got a small one. Like I've been trying to talk myself into bringing it on the boat, but I don't spend that much time on the boat. Like where I could cook breakfast.
I made scrambled eggs and chicken on the bank earlier.
On the
There you go.
Blackstone?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like this chicken.
Look at the green one. Look at the green one.
There's so many things you can cook on that. It's almost like limitless.
Right?
If I need a Blackstone, I'll just walk across the street and use Daryl's.
There you go.
I cooked a couple of steaks on the fire the fire pit at the campsite this evening.
Jody
Nice.
came in there.
No, just not one that Jody used
How did you know?
because I verified.
Did you smell it first?
I may have moved it. I switched it with the one beside me.
Together?
What's that?
Jody and James coming?
I think James said he'll be here tomorrow. Hey Bob, when are we going out Saturday?
I know when you want to go, bro.
You want to go after the gathering like we did last year?
You can do that.
All right.
I'll be fishing Saturday morning too. I can't fish Friday night.
I'm going out with Yak Shore tomorrow night. I'm going out with the Swains tomorrow morning.
Okay. Then Friday night it is. Or Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah. I still got to get a hold of Brandon to see if he wants to go out Saturday morning.
I tell you, there just hadn't been a bumping bite. I don't know, man. Weird.
I got my first bumping fish the first 15 minutes we were here,
We did.
Nice.
and then nothing after that. And Bob got one.
Yeah, they get drawn in by that light.
Right below the surface. 15 Loch Ness monster.
Jar had
boy.
moved in.
Let Bob catch him bumping.
Talking bumping.
Really?
So are the
Bringing them in the boat.
I know the biggest fish caught at the gathering so far was Matt's flathead, right?
Correct.
Was the second biggest fish Megan's flathead?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
That's pretty cool.
But either one of them count for money.
Yeah, Daryl made sure he messaged me and said that.
Oh,
like,
it's
"Nice
only
fish, but
blues?
It doesn't count. I'm like, oh,
No, it
fine."
doesn't start till tomorrow morning.
I know.
No, I was telling Austin.
Yeah, I got to
Yeah,
go over in the morning and get my number.
Big fish competition starts in the
Then
morning.
I can go back to work.
Gotcha.
I'll send you a picture.
Church coming in
Still,
tomorrow.
though, the two biggest fish so far are both PB flatheads. That's pretty dang cool.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill Reddick, welcome in.
Hey,
I was
Bill.
so stoked when I
How you
caught
doing,
that.
sir?
Our flatheads are just now starting to wake up. You see,
I'll be throwing big baits tomorrow.
It's weird how that works because our flatheads have been awake for over a month now.
That's right.
And you know where I caught that, Austin? Was right where Dustin was usually fishing. But I was like further down. And I cast it out towards that point, and it was pretty shallow.
Yep. And that's where I'm at right now.
Awesome.
Everyone's like, look at your rod, look at your rod. I'm like, whatever, because I lost like 2 big hits before that. And I was just messing with my jigging rod. And all of a sudden it just started going down and down and down and down. I was like, oh, okay, there's something there.
He's figured his mouth and started slowly swimming
Heck yeah.
away.
Well, I caught the blue I caught yesterday on Daryl's boat. It was the one out in the on the far right, and I turned around and was talking. I think I was talking to Daryl about something, and then when I happened to glance back over my left shoulder, the line that was all the way right was now all the way left. I didn't see the rod tip move. Nothing. There was no sound whatsoever. I just saw the line was from the complete opposite direction. So I started reeling it in. I thought I was hooked on, like snagged on a branch or a tree or something. Maybe it caught the undercurrent and took it. But then probably about 30 seconds into reeling that in, I felt the tail splash or whip.
Nice.
Bugman, what's going on?
Hey, Bugman.
Says, hey, sitting in a nice breeze, waiting on the pole to start dinging.
Cool.
Just had a hit on the middle rod.
Uh-oh. I think I'm waiting for my bait to thaw out. I got a completely frozen bluegill head out there, and I want to say it's a white bass.
Should have put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been great.
Whatever.
No, it's 70 degrees, 70-some degree water. It'll thaw pretty quickly. It's probably already thawed.
Already
Yeah.
thawed.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
already
some
thawed.
special bait for tomorrow.
Is it in your cooler?
No,
You're just telling me that, aren't you?
no.
I was about to say Dustin's about to have some special bait for tonight. That's funny.
I better turn around. I was like, what are you doing? Never mind.
What in the world? Somebody sending
So-
Morse code?
So how far is Nina said fish on Freddie.
Get him, Freddie. Get him.
Come on, Freddie.
Hey, Nina, y'all want me to send you the link so you guys can come up? You don't have to. Just ask him. Asking for a friend.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
You can do it.
So how far away is Matt and Bob from you, Dustin?
Oh, they're on the river. They're probably about.
I know they're on the river.
Oh, well, they're about 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
From the boat ramp, it's 22.
I was close. I was estimating.
Bob, you're snagged on that far green one. You're snagged on that.
Dustin was right on as long as we round up by tens.
That's right. To the nearest 10.
Yep.
Be right back.
Nina said sure.
I see how it is.
Oh,
We want somebody up here that catches fish, Matt.
I know. I'm not mad. Not mad.
Bobcat could just Bobcat he could just pretend.
Snag on Bob.
Snag on.
Give us some. Lean back on it. See how strong that rod is. Oh yeah. Good board. Yeah.
Are you moving the boat?
Yeah.
Thing about these low profile, really. Get out of.
All right, Jeff. Appreciate you listening in.
All right, Jeff. See you.
Bring it something in. I think Bob's pulling in the boulder.
Oh, there it went. Oh,
There goes another rig.
Hey, catfish regulators.
Anything.
What's up?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Got the fish?
Yep, in the boat.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got that same shirt, Freddie.
Good job, Nina and Freddie.
Woohoo! Way to go.
We got a fish on in here, Aaron.
Y'all got a fish?
No, you do.
Oh.
Aaron said, "What's cracking in here?" I said, "We got a fish on in here."
What's up, Aaron?
Aaron is also about 50 yards to my left.
Ray says about 15 pounds trying to get the hook out.
All right.
Gotcha.
A bunch of dead fish. That's right. There you go.
Way to go, buddy.
Hey, Freddie, thank you for making this an official fishing show.
I got a bunch of light for a while here. The longer you keep them under a light, the longer they'll stay burning.
I got that same shirt, Freddie. We can match at the ice bowl.
Twins.
I bought it just about a week or two ago.
He bought it just because you have it, Freddie.
You darn right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So are most of the fish that are coming from boats coming on anchor, or, and if they are, is it like a suspend bite or what?
Mainly from us.
We'll tell you when we get one.
We're spot locked right now, but most of our fish have been caught dragging.
Gotcha.
Benoit fishing.
That's the same
Welcome
with
in,
Tellie.
ladies. Yeah, I know
Good
Chris
evening,
and Tellie
ladies.
are down at the gorge. They caught all their fish at the gorge today.
Everybody be in the gorge on Saturday
Spot locked.
and tomorrow.
Gotcha.
They caught so many fish in there.
I know if you're going to fish the lake, dragging baits is probably your best bet.
Well, it's hard to drag when they're pulling this much water, though.
Yeah.
It makes you stuff right up.
Yeah, it depends whether you got current or not. That's usually the decision.
Get out of the
Main
current.
factor.
I agree.
Like that's all I do at Bugs Island is drag baits. There's like no current there whatsoever.
I'm sorry, Chris. He said that's the H&H gorge. Get it right. My bad. Chris and Tellie and Megan are dragging we're at the H&H gorge today. Where Megan outfished Chris.
I think we're getting a big echo from Freddie and Nina.
I'm in the box. I'll beat this. I'll go back to home.
Thank you, Nina.
Oh man. I tell you what, it's a little warm out here. It's not hot. It's just warm.
Feels nice on the river. Good
Thanks,
breeze.
Matt.
Welcome. Nice breeze.
He's definitely taking your bait now.
Heck, now I'm gonna take the whole cooler.
I was saying my cooler's gonna be gone when I get back.
He's gonna go to move it, and it's gonna go flying because it doesn't weigh anything.
I thought he said he had bait in here.
Dustin, you're gonna open it up and there's gonna be a note that says "Gotcha," and then it's just gonna be a camera flash. Have a picture of your white face, just eyes wide open, like what?
Then if that happens, he better be careful when next time he opens it. You ever heard of a glitter bomb?
Yep.
You better not glitter bomb me.
Just give it to Jody. She'll know what to do.
Just tell her it's a fire ring.
Yeah. You didn't have to say that. I said she would know what to do.
Oh, no. I had to say it.
Oh, God.
She hands me anything sealed, I'm burning it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
burned.
Regift.
What's up, John?
Regift.
John and Dana. Catfish
What's up,
Hunters
John?
TV in the house.
What's up, John?
I heard John was having motor issues.
Yep.
Yeah, his motor ain't working right now.
They'll be here at the gathering. They just won't be. They just won't have their boat with them.
I think he said it won't go in forward. It'll go in reverse. We just said just drive around in reverse all day.
Yep.
Move your rod holders. Because he drags bait, so move your rod holders to the front of the boat.
There you go.
How long you staying out, Dustin?
Until my wife gets tired and tells me it's time to go back to the camper.
Gotcha.
Hey, Freddie and Nina. Ben
She
Wall
said she's
says
tired.
that they got to use their F.O.A sling for their first flatty of the year, right at 32 pounds.
Nice.
Noise.
Yep.
Noise.
John says he'll be there in the morning.
Noise.
How do you get it on the trailer backwards? It's a skill.
Mikey, we need a takedown. Come on, Matthew.
Well, you use the trolling motor to get it to the back of the trailer, and then you just winch it all the way up. As long as you back the trailer up far enough in the water, then you're golden.
That's right.
Man, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Stop making excuses.
Work stuff.
Put the trolling motor down and put it full speed, and then yank it up at the last second.
Unless you have a trolling motor like mine.
That's what I do on mine. That's how I launch mine and get it back on the trailer.
Yep.
So, Freddie, tell us about your tilt and trim.
Well, let's see. The guy that fixed it for me, didn't fix it. The mechanic that's been doing boat motors for 35, 40 plus years had never seen this contraption on my boat. It was a coffee can covering a Singer sewing machine motor that ran my tilt and trim.
Oh my God! Did you do that, or was it come that way?
It was bought that way. The guy bought it from his dad. Had owned the boat for umpteen years, and I guess that's the contraption made. It was genius, he said. The guy said it was a genius, and it worked great until it didn't work no more.
Hey.
The water got in.
You're going to have to order another Singer 1942 Singer motor.
Well, right now I even have a cooler contraption. It's called a drill. I have a long rod with a T-piece on it that the drill goes down into the actuator and drill it up. The motor raises up. Drill it down, the motor goes down. So that's how I'm using my tilt right now.
So in other words, you're running with the motor in a fixed position, more or less.
Well, yeah, for the most part, but I can always adjust it. You not see this thing right here?
Right.
Look at that.
Do it while you're running.
Let's see the connectors right here. Yep. And then there's the tip that goes down there and makes it turn.
Just the tip.
That's some high-tech redneckery right there.
Hey, it works. That's all that matters.
And all we had to do was give the machine motor, because that's all I wanted.
Yeah, the mechanic, all he wanted was the old sewing machine motor. Just to laugh at it.
Did he take a picture of
Very
you
cool.
holding it?
No.
Oh,
Where's all your fish?
Fish are up at the dam. I'm kind of out of water back here. This rain
John
is
said he had to get back to the ramp before on the trolling motor.
Yep. I'm pretty sure everybody's had to do that at least once.
Yep.
Yep.
Show
I had to get back paddling.
Yeah, you did. You did.
It only took me 3 hours.
I can believe that.
It would have taken 2, but the first hour the boat was in the mud and you didn't even know it.
I was going anywhere.
You were looking at the stars. The stars were moving, but it was just that. I must be doing something. No, the Earth's just rotating.
Well, I think you'd be reeling the handle. You'd be reeling with just the handle.
That was funny.
Reel.
I felt really bad for you, but that was kind of funny.
Oh, I tell you what, it was a great time. Hold on.
You're gonna talk about how great the weather was.
I thought you were about to drop it in the water.
I got somebody hammering in rod holders. Hold on.
Are we reeling in?
Hey, there's Nubby's catfishing. How you doing, Nubby?
All right. Yeah, no, what I was saying was it was a beautiful night to be out on the water. I mean, it took me from midnight to 3 a.m. to get back to the dock. But
Yep.
it was just a beautiful night to be out there. It was a cool breeze. Wasn't worried about much.
Okay. They're similar.
I knew you were going to talk about how good the weather was that night.
Is that Jerry?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Oh, I wore out from the drive, but
Jerry Parker's right beside me.
Hey, Jerry.
I'm like, who in the world is that?
the worst nightmare.
My worst nightmare.
Mississippi Mauler.
The Mississippi Mauler, says Bobcat. I was worried about where you're going to put your rods, but now I know you're going to cast on the other side of the lake, so I'm good. I got old 7'6" rods. He's got 27-foot rods over there. I did catch a 26-pound blue that spot Tuesday night.
Oh, very nice.
Old Parker.
There he is with his headlamp, setting up his stuff.
Y'all notice he didn't show up till tonight because the competition doesn't start till tomorrow. He just got to do a little bit of pre-fishing.
That's right.
And then he'll have them dialed in.
We're going to be moving, so I'm going to mute.
All right.
Okay. Come on, Dustin, catch a fish.
Look, I hope something takes those, because I want to hear that reel screaming again. That was the coolest sound.
Yep.
But I can say I caught something out of my Chevy rod holders, though, already.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's the best use for them.
Did you get a flight pan for that one?
Got a stewardess on it.
Oh, you got a stewardess on that flight. Okay.
He had to call the FFA.
That's right. Future Farmers of America.
Or whatever it is. Whatever it is, the FAA.
The FAA.
Air traffic control had to be notified too.
Yes, because there are a lot of planes that fly overhead. Y'all see that guy on TikTok that like does the wind up and then casts it out and then brings the rod back, and all you see is the line looks like little triangles.
Yes.
That's what he's gonna do right now.
Yep. I'm just gonna let it get all the way to the end knot. And it goes.
Yep.
Ting.
He's gonna cast it out and then he's gonna walk back, put it in the rod holder, and then about 3 seconds later it's gonna splash down.
Mm-hmm.
About all that.
Come on, we got high hopes for you, Jerry. How was your drive?
Rough.
Oh yeah?
Oh, we fought traffic the entire daggone way.
Oh man. Bugman said NASA requesting permission to launch. Permission granted. There he goes.
Who else is with Jerry?
Anybody with you, Jerry?
Yeah, my wife.
His wife.
Masha.
I don't know if she can hear it. Is she up at the vehicle?
She had to run to Wally World.
Oh, she had to go to Walmart, so she's not with him right now.
Ah.
That's right. Aaron did say something about that earlier.
Can you go for a walk? Okay.
Jerry, do you have the super tent with the super sized mattress in it?
Jerry, Freddie wants to know if you have the super tent with a super sized mattress in it. Whoa.
He's like,
Good Lord.
What are you talking about?
I know. Someone's about to get their butt whipped. Chris comes up here and tries to tackle Jerry. Hey, Megan. Congratulations. You did a great job today.
My arm hurts.
Does it? I bet it does.
Run up or down? Mostly down. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be just a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just gonna get both of us down.
But the kayak,
I can't get up.
my whole plan's going to be here tomorrow.
Hold on 1 second.
You guys see it over there?
No, she's fine.
Oh.
Trip over his rod.
Megan.
Megan,
I'm Jerry.
first flathead ever.
Yeah.
Hold on, Pace. Nope.
Yeah, we're
I got Kelly getting down out of the back of the truck.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh, you all right?
Well,
What'd you do?
Marcia, the very first flathead shear caught.
Oh.
Time we went fishing. We're still there. I put a little dog saw.
I got a troll climbing in the truck.
Oh, Lord.
I
What?
can see myself.
Oh, that's just the back of the tripod.
It is a mirror, huh?
Hey,
There you go.
I didn't know you had steps.
Yeah, we got dog steps. Don't try to walk up them.
Oh, really?
They're just for the dog, not you. But I do have a step on the bottom, though.
I was going to come up there and show off my
Oh, come on up. I got. If you want to go to the tailgate, there are steps on the tailgate.
Luke Paisley weighs more than Chris does. I don't know what you're worried about.
They can't even see me.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, we can see you.
We were down there. So I don't even remember which fish it was Megan caught. But I was getting the bait. The bait was still on there. So I was getting ready to go back out. And I was like, what is that? And it was Megan's hair wrapped around the bait.
And then a little while later, she starts pulling on my sleeve. She goes, "Oh, that's a string." And I looked at her, like, "No, it's not. It was her hair matted up and all that slime."
Yeah, like mine.
That's awesome. You gotta keep that now.
I have another one.
Let's put it
at the hotel.
Put it in a.
That's covered in slime.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's rubbing my effing rod.
I'm rubbing his effing rod.
Lord have mercy.
You might want to sit down before instead of climbing down. There's a.
I'm a billy goat.
You can step on that step down there.
There's a bag on.
Oh, that's just bait.
I won't step on your bait.
Look,
He's trying to get down.
If I step on your bait, you might catch something.
I might. Like some sort of disease. Just showing off now. You got a fish, Freddie?
I said, good thing you're not home.
Nah.
Hey, Tellie.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Everybody just heard that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
Bacon. Chris Lee. Freddie's fishing with bacon.
Oh, wow.
He's got a whole strip. David
Yes.
Smith, what's going on?
F.O.A. business must be doing pretty good. He's got a whole strip. I bet that SOB has eggs too.
Freddie, you got the bacon, I got the eggs.
Oh, wait. We already ate our. We'll have to come see you.
David Smith
So
said, I
Matt-
bet that's going to be a great smelling ride back to the hotel.
So Matt's the one that had the money. He bought the eggs.
We had a good day fishing today. Yeah. Were you guys dragging and anchoring, or we were spotlighting?
Good Lord. I heard that over here.
Yeah. Look at her.
I know. She showed me her prized possession.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You get to frame that.
Tank top today.
Oh, good. Now you can frame it.
Broke in. She brought this tank top today. That's okay. It's broke in the right way.
That's right. Exactly.
Right on top of that.
Well, I got a rod over our 2 buffaloes. Down there in the gorge, you're going to be pretty much stuck to anchor. Dude, that's what I'm all about anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, fishy, fishy. My bait should be thawed out by now.
It should be.
I would imagine so.
Wonder if we have any of the raccoons here yet.
There was.
Nice.
There was also like 5 deer over there by the playground.
Yeah, they're all over the island here. Well, mine would too if I popped it like that.
Right? I have a torn disc in my back.
Oh, sounds painful.
Happened, what, like a year and a half ago?
Hey, there's Living Waters Outdoors. How you doing?
What's up, Josh?
A lot of people.
When are you getting here, Josh?
Like you in whole hide. Yeah, that's it.
He says, "What's up, Austin Nutty Buddy brother? What's up, Josh?"
I mean, the fish come in here and hide from everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a recirculator.
I haven't had a Nutty Buddy in a while.
Kind of holds fake fish.
Yeah, watch the. I don't know what kind of craters are over there. I don't want anybody twist an ankle.
We're looking at Bobcat's hole.
Did you say you're looking at Bobcat's hole?
Yeah. Looking at it on the ground.
It's a scary place, guys.
It's deep.
Deep. Full of crap.
Lord have mercy.
I liked it better back there on that hole in that shallower water.
Josh says he's going to get there in the morning. He's getting bait.
I was thinking the fish would be in
There's
the front of
Pontoon
it.
Jody.
Hey, Jody. We were just
What's that?
talking about you.
Oh, good. You want to take it?
No.
Boy, it looks better.
We have 2
Oh, yeah.
big girls at home.
Okay.
Hey. And sometimes our house isn't big enough for them too. No, you don't. You live in an
So-
apartment. No. With steep stairs. How you can tell me no when I don't live with you? Yes.
Because she's mom.
Exactly. She is
That's some really fancy houses right there.
I will tell you, I'm glad that that little stupid link thing has gone away on my chat.
Yeah, it went away on mine too.
Maybe StreamYard got enough comments of people telling them they didn't want it there anymore.
Well, no, they're
Hey,
Robert
Robert
Bob
Bob.
said no wonder. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. He said, no wonder Bob's lights
they're
are off.
probably like white bass. I think I'm gonna go like right here.
All right, Dustin, I'm going to have to hop down, man.
All right, man.
I got to go to bed.
Yeah, that's where we're.
I hope y'all get a fish before the end of the night.
Good night.
I'll keep an eye out for any live streams and whatnot over the next couple days.
Ouch.
Terry, I'm glad you got to see me, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
She'll see you
It
again.
made my
Have a
day.
good night, Austin.
All right.
All right, bud. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Thanks for
see
coming
y'all
up, man.
later.
Hope you sleep well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Our tent, like to my garden, and we put our tent.
Hmm?
Take that's up the water.
Yeah.
Bay side.
Oh, probably the thrust from the trolling one.
Down. 182. Right next to
Problem
Chris,
with this hole is you never sit.
Okay, that's
You want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll sit backwards and
And I don't want her just standing around.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'll
gonna
walk her back to the
start to
hotel.
God, my take
I need
down
the
all
keys,
those holders around.
Uh,
Put the cover rods out there. Go bunch of sheep under Walmart.
I'm not going to stay. It's all right. I'm
Okay.
not going to stay here.
Go get in the truck. I'll get back.
We're gonna go home, take a shower. We're going back to the hotel, take a shower. All right, y'all. See you in the morning.
Hey, Dustin, tell Jerry I said hi.
Jerry, Matt says hi.
Hey, Matthew. Hi, Matt.
Who's that?
Oh, can't.
Hi, Matt.
Hi.
I had to really angle the camera down.
Yeah, shut up. We're gonna go get showers.
All right.
We'll see you guys in the
Good, because you stink.
Smell like fish. Smell like fish.
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and end this.
All right.
Hey, it's Lisa. Yeah, I'm going to take my wife and dog back to the camper.
Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you all for coming up. We really appreciate it.
All right.
And we will see everybody that's going to be here tomorrow and Saturday. So we appreciate y'all coming in. Good luck out there on the water if you're out there.
Appreciate it.
You too, Matt.
Wow.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
see ya.
All right, bye.